backstory. So how did this become who Michelle is today?
Well, I know writing and reading have always been a really important part of my life and also helping people. Ever since I was young, that's something I knew that I loved to do.
Mhm.
And another real big influencer that I had in my life was that I was diagnosed with a learning disability whenever I was in kindergarten. I can
Okay.
remember being in the classroom and I was just really struggling. And my teacher noticed that I was having trouble with counting, writing my name, tying my shoes, and she recommended to my parents that I get tested for having a learning disability. And sure enough, I have one. And I had to repeat the grade in a new school in our district, and I had to have specialty instruction and accommodations. And school was a real struggle for me socially and academically. I did not fit in with a lot of my peers. I really stood out as being someone that was an outsider from a very young age. So the bullying really started early in life.
Mhm.
But the one thing they noticed I was really good at, my parents did, was I was really good with reading and I was good with writing. And my dad found a story in second or third grade about a dinosaur. He said, "Wow, this is really good." And that changed my world because up until that point, I didn't think I was good at anything. I thought I'm always going to be really bad at anything, and learning is just not possible. And I just got into I reading and writing became my world, and it was really important, especially as I went through school and I was being bullied more, uh,
Mhm.
and that really became my focus. And so academically, it got a lot easier for me. I started to really find that I was good at other classes as long as you didn't put math in front of me or gym class. And I was in all regular ed classes except for math and a resource room by the time I was in high school. And I also struggled even more socially. I was really having a hard time connecting with my peers, and I decided I'm not really having a connection here. So I reached out and I found an arts group just right outside of our school district, and I
Mhm.
found other kids that were just like. Were like me, and I could start over and have that fresh start. And I found acceptance. And then when I transitioned out of that group, I found an adult writing group, and they got to see me grow as a writer and a person. And 30 some years later, we still meet once a month to talk about our writing, and we're in each other's
Really?
lives.
Okay.